My kids are going to have a narrative about what it was like to grow up with me as their mom. I did this movie to prove them wrong and to show them how loved they actually were, and that I did feed them.
Congratulations on your beautiful documentary, All I Know So Far.
Thank you.
So many great moments, but one of the moments I really want to talk about is you being a mom and allowing Willow to make her own choice about camp. I think it was such a beautiful example of you juggling motherhood and being Pink. So why was this a good time for you to trust us to witness this side of your journey?
I guess a couple of reasons. It wasn't my idea because I couldn't wrap my head around why anybody would want to see this. But I had worked with Michael Gracie, who directed The Greatest Showman, and I love that movie, and I love him. And I just thought there's not a lot of women doing what I do, and there's definitely not a lot of moms. And I believe in living life out loud, like wearing your flaws outside and stumbling through life and laughing about it and crying about it and being messy when it's messy and slick when it's time. But I don't know, I thought it would be a wonderful thing to capture.
And there's also the incredible live album of the same name. Thank you so much for that. When you listen to it, what kind of memories does that conjure up for you?
I remember all of it. And I remember being around that many people and sweating and singing. And, part of the fun is the covers for me. It's because if you weren't at that particular show, you never would have heard that cover. We do Queen and all kinds of fun covers. But I can remember the thing I love about live albums is you get that energy back. And I think we're all missing that so much. Like, We Are the Champions. That was Rock in Rio in Brazil. It's the only place I've ever done it. So I'm just instantly transported back to Rio, and I'm in Brazil, and there's 100,000 people. And we're just killing it and flying through the air, and it's just so fun. I miss it so much.
So freeing watching you fly through the air, even though it wasn't me. Yeah.
Good, that's the point.
The single, All I Know So Far, which you co-wrote, is one of those sing at the top of your lungs in a car kind of, jammy anthems, and it really gets into your soul. But what does it release in you when you sing it?
Well, the first line of the chorus is something my dad always said to me. Throw your head back, spit in the wind, and show them what you got. He's always been saying that to me. So it's very sentimental for me. And it's sort of a letter to my daughter. It's a letter. It's like if I were to go tomorrow, what would I want to tell her? And that's, I'm good for those sing in the shower kinds of songs.
Well, that's the only place anybody wants to hear me sing. But you also there's a really another amazing scene in the doc with you and your son Jameson, and then you throw your head back and laugh and say, people say they love me, Pink, because of I don't take from anybody, but I eat for breakfast. So when it comes to your kids, I love that line. I love it. When it comes to your kids, what is the greatest thing that you learned from them so far?
Well, just seeing these little human people running around with no scars and no preconceived notions and no heartbreak, no fear, just little love bugs. It's so healing, and it's such a good reminder to the rest of us that we're not born with any of this baggage. We learn it. We're taught it. And so I have a responsibility and the honor to raise good, kind people. And they just make me laugh. They're just so silly and weird.
You include your famous Vanguard Award speech on the album. And in the doc, so many moments of you, leading your team. And then you cut to Willow just watching you intently. Are you aware of her in those moments? And what are you trying to model for her?
I try to model for her Oh God, all of it. Being a mom is such a Jedi mind. I want her to be a kind human. I want her to not be afraid to be weird or to be wrong or to make mistakes or to try new things, or, I want her to stick up for people. I want her to treat people with respect. And I want her to find joy. I want her to have fun. I want her to laugh a lot. Other than that, she can do whatever she wants.
We're all trying to find the joy and the laughter. And I feel like when all of this is over, we're going to be swinging from chandeliers, which is basically Wednesday for you. Yeah. What are you hoping to do?
I want to go to the movies. I don't even need anything, but I want to go to the mall and like bump into people. Mm-hmm. I want to go to a concert. I want to roller skate. I want to travel. I want to hug a stranger.